Every now and then, interviewers cross the line and celebrities don't hold back. Tom Holland's co-stars were stunned when an interviewer actually brought up his height difference with Zendaya.
When MJ and Peter kiss, and Zendaya, you're taller than Tom, and it became this thing, and I thought,
whoa,
not that much taller. Let's just put this out there. Maybe like an inch or two at best.
Okay. Yeah, that's very true.
Normal too.
Yeah, it's a stupid assumption that
my mom is taller than my dad.
Yeah, like it doesn't.
My mom's taller than everyone.
Right, it's like not a weird thing for women to be tall.
It's a terrifying thought that politicians can make decisions on behalf of millions of people without doing much research. Take, for example, Ted Cruz, who was asked about the country he supported in invading.
How many people live in Iran, by the way?
I don't know the population.
At all?
No, I don't know the population.
You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah,
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's, it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant?
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay,
it's not even. You don't know anything about Iran.
He definitely wasn't expecting to get grilled that hard during the interview. This interview was already going off the rails for a new reporter, but things might have crossed the line when he tried shooting his shot with Mila Kunis.
My mate Dicko.
There we go.
My mate Dicko is he's getting married soon.
Oh, good for him.
And he did say I could get like a +1 to his wedding.
Yeah.
And now I think about it, I'm not going to get many more chances to do
You would
this.
have asked me to go with you to this wedding?
I'm just wondering. And
well, I've gone to a Marine ball, so what's another?
This is what I heard. So
yeah.
I thought
Apparently, I just say
ask.
yes to everything.
When
put on the spot, when's the wedding?
It's like, I think it's June.
I'm actually working. I'm not kidding.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
No one can blame him for trying, but somehow it got even weirder.
I don't know if I should. Have you ever dropped trout at a wedding? Like, this is what, because we were talking about this. No, we dropped trout, and what it is it's just where we put on Baywatch and we just take all our clothes off and dance around. And that's what we do at.
Did you know that I was on Baywatch twice?
Were you?
I was.
I didn't know that.
Mila tried redirecting the question, but her team ended up cutting it short to save the awkward moment.
Oh.
Fact.
Am I done?
Yeah.
Mila, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I hope that was all right.
I had a great interview.
She handled it like a pro though, and hey, at least the guy made it memorable. Matt Lauer might have just set a record for the creepiest way to ever start an interview.
The major thing that's changed since you were here last?
Yes.
I have now seen you naked.
And I'm so sorry about that.
I have seen you naked.
Were you able to sleep afterwards?
Why
are you looking down?
It's now my screensaver.
Why did you look down when you said that?
I was looking at my notes.
Your notes are not over here.
They were right there.
That would be this.
They were right there. I didn't go like this.
And while that's a tough act to follow, Ariana Grande's been in her fair share of awkward moments too. Like when an interviewer tried to shoot his shot mid-interview.
You know what it is? And I'm not ashamed to say this, it's Tinder.
Stop! Oh my god,
Yeah,
right now, man?
Would you ever swipe right on me?
I am uncomfortable with this question. This is putting me on the spot, man. I don't have Tinder.
Movie critics have a reputation for being a little too smug, and Adam Driver showed exactly how to put them in their place.
What do you think about flash scenes? That they look pretty harsh, drastic, and I must say, cheesy for me. What do you think about them?
I don't know. Next question.
You'd think a reporter would get the hint after the first time. Katy Perry and her media team had to shut down an interviewer twice for being too intrusive.
Nix felt that Raw was about one of your exes.
I think we should stop that.
Okay, all right. Days, you're trying to protect your privacy more by not being so open about your love life. Do we want to talk about prison more?
After Nicki dropped her new album, she went on Open Thoughts to promote it, but wasn't having it when Marco assumed it hadn't cracked the top 100.
Let's get her in the top 100. My fans, because I got fans, like I got a
Hot 100?
top 100.
I don't know, what do you mean?
Get the whole album in the top 100.
It's been there. Motherfucker, who you fuck greatest war.
You alright?
And you're welcome for the subtitles on this one. People are still split on this one. Jennifer Lawrence called out an interviewer for reading questions off his phone.
Would you see yourself
for their Oscars
You can't live your
night.
whole life behind your phone, bro.
Huh?
You're just not gonna. We can't do that. You gotta live in the now.
Oh, sorry.
You know?
How do you see yourself for the Oscar night? And how was
We're at the
working-
Golden Globes. If you put your phone down, you'd know that.
She caught some heat for it, but many felt the journalist should have come better prepared. The interviewer's question was perfectly normal, but Benson Boone just managed to get hilariously lost in translation.
Like, it came together pretty quick.
Who are you talking to?
You?
No, no, in the song.
Oh, that's...
Okay, maybe the wording could have been slightly better. Not sure what world the interviewer was living in thinking Shawn Mendes would actually answer these questions.
Who is your most ugly, famous friend?
I'm not answering that question.
Come on.
There's none.
Which one of your body parts are you most proud of?
My ears.
Shawn did end up putting the interviewer in his place, though.
What will you never do with me?
One of these interviews again.
Amy Winehouse had to take a pause to process how rude a reporter was.
You know, you're standing on this young lady's foot. You noticed that?
She's not young and I wasn't.
Amy, so many songs come out of bad times in life.
Can you hear him? Rude.
Scarlett Johansson managed to keep her composure, even while an interviewer delivered a masterclass in being creepy and unprofessional.
I have to say that you're more beautiful here than in the screen, and this is a kind of confession. I can't sleep at night thinking about you. I'm sorry, I have to tell you. I'm a journalist, but I'm an actor too. And yes, it's true. I love to be your partner in a movie.
But then Scarlett savagely turned the tables on him, suggesting a movie with him would be in the horror genre.
Could you choose one of your favorites to make with me?
Oh, God. Single white female, maybe. No?
I've never seen it.
Sometimes you really wonder how some people get press passes. A young Justin Bieber got visibly annoyed after being pranked mid-interview.
It tastes kind of like
ginger beerish lemony.
and it's gonna go everywhere. Oh no! Oh, rookie mistake.
You guys gave it to me all shaken
All
up.
shaken up.
That's classic.
Okay, hang on. We'll keep that. We'll keep that there. But I've got one more present to give you, my friend. Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather get dried off first.
Justin walked out of the interview. Awkward.
And somehow they acted surprised when he decided to walk off the set. Celebrities love their fans, but sometimes things cross from sweet to slightly concerning.
95% of my friends met each other, found each other. I'm in a relationship because of it, through your fandom.
From her face, you can tell she was definitely a bit alarmed by that one. Corey Feldman, a survivor of abuse, began using his platform to expose disturbing predatory behavior directed at young actors in Hollywood. But in a shocking turn of events, Matt Lauer questioned him in a way that came off more accusatory than supportive.
Every day you wait, every day you try to raise money, I would imagine you believe that children are being abused by pedophiles in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
So why are you sitting down talking to me? Why aren't you sitting down with the police right now?
I've told the police. There are thousands of people in Hollywood who have this same information. Why is it all on me? Why is it if I don't release the names in the next 2 months, 6 months, or a year, I'm the bad guy? I'm the victim here. I'm the one who's been abused. I'm the one who's trying to come forward and do something about it.
But
Hold on, please, I'm sorry. There are thousands of people out there, Matt, who have this information. Any one of those child actors that went to the teenage soda pop clubs with me when I was a kid know who those people are, and the people who ran.
Interviewers are usually required to have a filter, unless you're Barbara Walters, apparently.
You are all often described as famous for being famous. You don't really act, you don't sing, you don't dance, you don't have any, forgive me, any talent.
But we're still entertaining people. I think it's more of a challenge for you to go on a reality show and get people to fall in love with you for being you. So there is definitely a lot more pressure, I think, to be famous for being ourselves.
She definitely threw some shade during the entire interview and looked like she just wanted to go home. Joaquin Phoenix caught backlash for seeming hostile toward a reporter, but plenty of people felt she brought it on herself.
And I like your movie.
Well, thank you very much.
Economic, environmental impact in these troubled times.
Excuse me?
Kidding.
You're so much fun. You know what? I think our interviews will last about 2 seconds.
I know. Whoa.
Dropping a just kidding mid-interview is an instant red flag, and Joaquin didn't let it slide.
This movie it's such a heartwarmer. I cried 3 times during the course of it.
I don't believe you've ever cried in your life.
Well, you know, it's a cruel and hard world being me, but I like to lie. It's completely true.
He then had enough and savagely ended the interview without saying a single word.
What did you learn about yourself and your voice? And
Absolutely nothing.
Yep. Came out cold. These things happen.
They do.
And besides enjoying themselves when people see this film, what do you hope that people glean from it when they walk out of the cinema?
Thank you.
We're done.
Billie Eilish was homeschooled, and with her career skyrocketing at just 16, she couldn't attend school, which led to some pretty judgy questions from interviewers about her education.
You had to at least take a test at some point in your life to get a graduation certificate, right?
I mean, your parents are janky if that didn't happen, right?
Billy, do you know anything about anything?
No, calling her parents janky was definitely crossing the line, and you can see Billie's energy shift instantly.
But like, the things that I need to do in my life don't have to do with
But that's what I said when I was your age, and everybody said you still have to go to school and graduate.
Yeah, but you don't, though.
Okay.
You'd be surprised how much biology still comes up in my radio career every day. I'm like, what's an element? It comes up all the time.
I don't have a radio career.
No.
With a net worth of $50 million today, it's safe to say skipping school didn't exactly hold her back. Asking Jamie Foxx about his dating life while at an NBA game might not be the best idea.
And I know you prepared because I saw pictures. Did you and Katie Holmes play basketball for Valentine's Day? Like some real loving basketball game? Uh-oh. Are we losing?
The WWE was already under fire for its grueling schedules and rampant drug use, but things reached a boiling point when an interviewer flat out blamed the CEO for the early days of several wrestlers.
Have a reason why these people would be dying under the age of 45?
Why don't you ask yourself that question? I mean, why are you indicating that's my responsibility? These people are dead because...
I'm asking you if it's in any way, shape, or form falls on your shoulders.
I would accept no responsibility whatsoever for their untimely deaths, none whatsoever.
None whatsoever. I mean, they wrestled for you. They were part of your organization. They worked a couple of hundred nights a year for you. They lived this lifestyle.
Oh my God, you can't believe. Can you see that look? I mean, how can you possibly say that, Vince? How can you look that way and you're giving me the old sympathetic
No, I'm not.
stuff?
I'm honestly curious.
Because I told you.
While it's true that wrestlers at the time had some very bad habits, blaming one person for an entire industry was a step too far. A young Harry Styles, who was just getting used to super fandom, was hit with some of the most inappropriate questions from reporters backstage.
Harry, I heard you have a thing for cougars, like older women. Tell me about this.
Sometimes.
Have you had a mother?
I think it depends on the person.
Have you ever done anything with the mother of one of your fans?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
But is there anyone hiding their homosexuality?
Definitely not.
No?
Nowadays, a PR team would have immediately kicked out the interviewers, but this was a different time, and they were just getting started with the questions.
How many times have you had sex? Have you? Harry, how many times have you?
I can't.
Hold on, wait a second, he's going to a calculator on his iPhone right now. Is that what that's for?
Zayn's face said it all. The interviewers tried to hide behind fans asking the questions, but let's be honest, those should have never made it through. An interviewer in Moscow kicked things off by shading Tom Hiddleston, basically calling him the least famous of the cast.
Speaking of being in a shadow, didn't you feel yourself in a shadow, of those Hollywood A-listers?
No.
No?
No. I mean, it's my privilege to work with these actors. They are the greatest actors in the game.
And if that wasn't bad enough, her questions for Scarlett Johansson weren't exactly winning her any points either.
You're a superstar, and my father likes you, my boyfriend likes you, like all of men like you. So how does it?
Yes.
Yeah. How does it feel being this?
I finally got them, all generations. I want to tour the cuisine. I want to get a little taste.
Aren't you on a diet? No.
No, what are you kidding? I'm not squeezing into any suit anytime soon.
Interviews are meant to be conversational, but sometimes they turn into a full-blown debate. This is what happened when Jim Carrey and his girlfriend clashed with Larry King over the topic of pharmaceutical companies and their profits.
I don't know what happened in 1990. There was no plague that was killing children, that we had to triple the amount of vaccines.
What happened after 1989?
The vaccine why did they
It warranted 26 more vaccines.
Agreed.
Are all of them absolutely necessary?
Because they want to make money.
Of course.
It's twice as many as anywhere else in 30 countries in the Western world. But we give twice as many shots as any of those countries. Why is that?
While Jim and his girlfriend were passionate, Larry didn't agree and was ready to bring up some fair counterpoints.
Why would a doctor not want to know more about something that could save a life or prevent a disease? I don't understand.
The AAP is financed by the drug companies. Medical schools are financed by the drug companies. This is a huge business. Vaccine Vaccines are the largest growing division of the pharmaceutical industry. $13 billion.
They control medical schools.
And even though this interview happened nearly 20 years ago, the debate still feels just as relevant today. Jessica Alba has always embraced her Mexican heritage, making it a big part of her public image. But on George Lopez's show, things took a strange turn when she was asked to do a DNA test live on TV, something many viewers thought was a setup.
I have the results right here. So what do you think that you are?
Probably more Native American.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Robin? You are 13% Indigenous American. And you are 87% European.
Really?
Her shocked reaction quickly turned into an awkward moment, as her next comment wasn't exactly geographically accurate, which left her open to being mocked.
You are whiter than Larry David.
But does Spain count? Because Alba comes from Spain. But I mean, is Spain, oh my God, or is Spain?
No, I don't think Spain's considered, oh my God.
All right.
Maybe your dad was traveling through the Southwest and saw Albuquerque and thought, Alba.
Reporters later claimed she wasn't too happy about how the interview played out. Oprah has a way of taking down celebrities under the guise of empathy, and her interview with Michael Jackson at Neverland Ranch proved just that.
Anyway, are you a virgin? How could you answer that question? Are you bleaching your skin? I have a skin disorder. Did you buy the Elephant Man's bones? Were you trying to get them? That's another stupid story.
Michael was completely blindsided, expecting a friendly chat instead of probing questions. So when it was Prince's time to sit down for an interview with Oprah, he was completely shut, since he saw her previous interview.
Have you ever perceived yourself as being weird in any way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand everything's relative, not weird to me, but
Yeah.
probably weird as
And you're
compared
living in
to
Minneapolis of all places.
Minneapolis, yeah.
Yeah.
I will always live in Minneapolis.
Do you will always live here? Why?
It's so cold, it keeps the bad people out.
He did make sure to look her dead in the eyes when he said that. The whole premise of Between Two Ferns is asking outrageous questions, but fans thought Zach crossed the line when he brought up Jennifer Aniston, since Brad Pitt's affair with Angelina Jolie was still a very public wound.
Tell me what it was like the first time that you laid eyes on Angelina. Was it like one of those classical love stories, like when, I don't know, when Ross first saw Rachel? You know that show, Friends? Have you seen that?
Interviews seemed to be a lot more nosy back then. Case in point, this interviewer asking Angelina Jolie about her sexuality and implying she's been with many people.
You're very open about your sexuality. You've talked about it. People have confused that. People have thought that you are promiscuous.
Well, but I've been also extremely honest that I've only slept with 4 people in my life. That's like, everybody knows that. So how they think that's promiscuous, I've been married twice to 2 of them, you know, like half the people I've slept with in my life I was married to.
One of the most watched interviews ever got super uncomfortable when Jordan Peterson shut down a reporter's argument almost instantly, and she couldn't come up with a response.
Why should your right to freedom of speech trump a trans person's right not to be offended?
Because in order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. I mean, look at the conversation we're having right now. You know, like you're certainly willing to risk offending me in the pursuit of truth. Why should you have the right to do that? It's been rather uncomfortable.
I'm just trying to work that out. I mean,
ha, gotcha.
You have got me. I'm trying to work that through in my head. Yeah.
While this moment is certainly aged like fine wine, at the time, 50 Cent was put in an extremely awkward position by The Breakfast Club for making comments against one of the most powerful men in rap.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. No, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable.
When Stephen Colbert learned about Anne Hathaway's RuPaul obsession, he might have accidentally crossed the line by surprising her with him mid-interview, since she wasn't able to continue.
Is there anything you would like to say to Ru?
I have no idea how this even made it to air, but an Argentinian reporter in the 90s came in way too strong during an interview with Angelina Jolie.
Argentina, how are you? I'm good. You should win everything, everywhere. I don't care about which prize. Take you home with me. No, don't tell me this because I'm gonna count all of your tattoos just here to just look like you, Angelina. Oh, thank you. Angelina, I love you so much. I know that you collect knives. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead, please. Just for you, Angelina. I don't know how. Just for you. Adios, amiga. Adios. Bye.
Let's just say this kind of behavior would get you canceled in record time today.